everyone, I'm your host, Brittany Jones Cooper, and welcome back to Build. Today, I'm sitting down with Alfonso Ribeiro, who hosts America's Funniest Videos. The show is the longest-running primetime entertainment show in the history of ABC. That's so impressive. And each week, the AVF team evaluates thousands of user-submitted videos to bring you America's real-life funny moments captured on video. Please help me welcome Alfonso Ribeiro.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to be
doing?
here.
Yeah, so good to have you back.
I love coming here. This is always great. This is like
just
fun.
A chill, like this is
Yeah.
when you're here, you're home.
That's right. You feel like you're home. It's a nice couch. The last time I did it was like the high chairs. This is.
We had these like tight little brown chairs.
Yeah, this is really comfortable now.
Just lean back, relax.
Hopefully I don't lean back too far. I'll be like, oh, girl.
Sometimes I do the arm thing when I'm feeling real comfy. Yeah. I think you had a baby since the last time you were here.
I did. I have Ava Sue. She's 4.5 months now. And truly, this little baby is the best. She slept 6 hours in my arms day 3, right? And has been sleeping through the night, fully through the night, 12 hours from 1 month old. So my wife and I got very lucky with this one. You know,
lucky.
Yeah, when you're at my age, you're like, no, sleep. I need all of it.
You've got 4.
I
so
have
it's
4
like
kids.
You really need sleep.
You need sleep
Oh
because all day long you're going full time, full bore.
Well, you seem well awake right now, and you
I play it off well.
You have so much energy all the time, which is why it's so fun to see you hosting this show.
Thank you.
It's the 30th season.
30th season. That's insane that this show has been on that long. This is my 5th season as the host. You know, it actually, to me, is starting to make more sense as I continue to get, you know, more and more entrenched in the show. People love things that make them happy. Right? And this show does that. Like, that actually is perfect for representing AFV because it just puts smiles on people's faces, right? Every Sunday night, people have sat there for the last 30 years with family members, enjoying something together, and there's always videos for everyone. Right? So whether you're a cat or a dog person or a baby person or you're into epic fails, whatever the style of videos that you may like, you're going to have plenty of them, you know, on our show. I mean, and they never get old. We've been seeing people getting hit in the crotch with balls and bats for 30 years, and yet the idea of it still makes you laugh.
And I still act surprised. I know what's coming.
You know
as soon as they shows like somebody's hitting a pinata, and you're like, it's gonna happen.
Yep.
And you still laugh.
It's the planes are the ones that are like every time. They're going to take the styrofoam plane, they're going to throw it up, it's coming around, and it's smacking them in the head. And you're going to laugh every time.
What is the process for selecting these videos? I mean, you guys get thousands of submissions. How do they pick? I would think that would be so hard.
Well, we have a team. There's a whole team of young people because us older people would be like, yeah, I can't keep doing this. But the youth, they sit in a room and they watch video after video after video, and they basically give them a mark. Right, so you know, an A, B, C, whatever it is, they'll write out what the type of video it is, and then all the A's kind of go to the producers, and they put them in the packages that they want to put them in, and they write the dialogue for me in terms of like the voiceover dialogue, and then there we go, we're making it. And the coolest thing now is the fact that it has an app, right? So they have an app where you can go, and all your videos are on your phone. You go to your app, you tap it, you transfer the video, it goes right to the producers, and people are able to submit their videos that way. It's faster than ever. We've gotten more submissions than they've ever gotten in the history of the show. Technology has really helped that, which has really upped the quality of our videos.
That's why it's so impressive that this show is still on the air. I mean, it is a testament to the quality of it because with YouTube and Instagram and there's so many other places to find videos, but the show has continued to evolve and change, and it's like it's even better than ever.
I like to say that we're the originator of YouTube. Right? Like YouTube didn't exist before AFV, and it kind of showed people how to watch something in small bursts. Right? So you can watch your little clip here, and some people wouldn't stay for the whole hour, but they'd stay for 10 minutes, and they'd watch a bunch of funny videos, and then they might go do something else. Well, that's what YouTube is, right? It's like basically the people who made $1 bazillion were like this. We're going to do that, except we're going to put it on this. and it works, right? And people just look. People love to laugh, right? It really makes people happy, and that's all we're ever trying to do. Like in a time where so much is going on politically and socially, the idea of just being able to sit with another family member and just relax and enjoy and have a happy moment, that's magic.
I actually like it too better than YouTube because YouTube you get just stuck in a rabbit hole and
Well,
you're on there
yes.
for like 4 hours.
And it can
At
also
least
take you
this-
to a very wrong place.
Exactly, very quickly,
Yes.
very quickly. But this you just like sit down. It's nice,
Yep.
It's like all aggregated for you.
Absolutely.
The best of the best.
And packaged in a way that makes it great. And the writers and producers are great because what they've also done is my part in this is to assist the videos. I've always said I'm not the star of this show. Our videos are the stars. I'm like the point guard, right, who is assisting the videos when they need a little bit of an assist or some context or understanding what's happening so that the actual punch line will work. And so I'm just assisting, making it better and trying to do it in a way that makes it light and fun and easy for people to watch and listen to.
You mentioned cat videos, dog videos. Everybody sort of has their thing. What's
Right.
yours? What makes
Mine,
you laugh?
Epic Fails.
Oh,
Epic Fails has always and will always be my favorite video. I love watching people try and do something that is incredibly stupid and going, what did you think? We actually now have a new segment called What Did You Think Would Happen, right? Like, you're going to try to get into a trash can to push down the trash. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think you were just going to get up in there and just push it down with your feet, and then what? How you getting out? Is it staying upright?
I'm going to be real. I was like, well, what's the problem with that?
Yeah, you are going to end up on the ground. What did you think was going to happen? And that, to me, that is just that's so much fun to watch because, and I say it like this because they sent us the video, right? Like that may not be funny if somebody got hurt, but clearly nobody got hurt, and y'all wanted us to laugh at you. So I am honoring you with my laughter.
Right. People are willing to do that because they can win some money.
Yes. Well, listen, the winner of it will win $110,000 and end up going on some sort of magical vacation, right? So we've been giving that away, every year, and it's $10,000 each week. And our grand prize winner gets the $100,000, and then the spectacular at the end is a trip for our $200,000 winners. We're giving away millions of dollars over the last 30 years, and more importantly, a lot of fun.
So guys, start climbing in those trash cans.
Yes.
That's $110,000.
Yeah, but we also, one of the things that we're doing now also is we have a thing called Assignment America, where we tell America what we would like for them to shoot. And so those videos are probably the easiest way of getting your video on the show because we're saying, hey, we want great basketball trick shot videos. Send them in. So people go in their backyard, they try to do all of the trick shots, and the best ones obviously get on. So that's an easy way to try to get one on there. If not, just do something you shouldn't do.
What kind of videos do people need to stop sending?
No, there's no videos. Just keep sending them.
Okay.
We'll continue to take them all. We love them. Keep them coming. I will say this. If you have to know the people in the video for the video to be funny, then it's probably not universally funny, right? Like if you knew Susie, well, we don't know Susie, so we don't really know that video doesn't work, right? Like you have to know her to make it work. It doesn't work. So you want videos that are universally funny. If you showed it to someone who doesn't know any of the people in it, did they laugh? Send us a video.
What do you love about hosting this show and hosting in general? I know you host other shows, and you're so good at it. I mean, your energy is so contagious. What is it that makes you love this job so much?
Well, I love the fact that I get to talk to America while it's me, right? Being an actor, playing roles, you become someone else, and you're having to do that. This is me. This is me, the positive in me. I am a glass half full person, right? I think of the positive. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to be happy. And so when I'm working, I feel like if I'm truly enjoying what I'm doing, then there's a good chance that the people that I'm doing it for will enjoy it also. And I love being able to kind of just talk to America and connect with people. I love what I do. I love the fact that I get to do it, and I really feel like I'm one of the luckiest people on the planet. You know, and I love it. I love it. And AFV specifically is the fact that I get to enjoy it with my family, right? So when I'm looking at the videos before I do the voiceover, my kids will come, they'll sit on my lap, and we'll watch the videos together. And the fact that I get to do that with my family makes the job that much better, you know?
Do any of your children have the acting bug? I know you started super young dancing and like in entertainment, just kind of like jack of all trades. Do any of your kids show that same sort of skill or interest?
I would say my oldest son, AJ, is probably, if there would be one of the four, obviously Ava's too young to tell. If there's one, he would be the one. He's got a lot of personality. You know, he's a big personality. He's got a lot going on. The question would be whether he wanted to act. And you know, obviously coming from an old school perspective, where I don't believe in the reality world, right? I don't believe that that's the route to getting success in your life. You might get 15 minutes of fame, but you're not going to last. I've been lucky enough to be doing this for 40 years. In October, it'll be 40 years that I've been working in this business. And so the fact that I have gone that long is because I put in the work, right? I love what I do, but it's also about putting in the work. You know, classes and reading and understanding and psychology and sociology and, you know, doing the real work to understand how to become someone. It's very important to me that if my kid wants to do this, it's going to be about putting in the work. And then go do, right? But let's not like say, hey, I'm going to be a media influencer, social media influencer. Yeah, I'm going to get a camera and I'm just going to talk into it. And now all of a sudden I'm supposed to be famous. I don't quite understand that world, but that's why I'm 48. I'm just showing my age. But you have to. I want him to put into work. So if he's going to want to do it, I'm the guy who's going to help him. I'm going to give him all the instruction he needs. The question is he willing to take it? I'm very to the point, very honest, very real. I don't, you know, sugarcoat things very well. So if he's not doing it well, I'm going to say that. You know what? You're really off key. When you're trying to sing that song, so maybe singing isn't your thing, you know,
You'll be like Tiger Woods' dad.
You know, yeah, I'm very much that, but I'm, you know, but I try to do it with as much love as I can. But it's, to me, it's either you're going to be great or don't do it, but be great. And let me tell you how to be great, right? Put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort, learn, study. It's repetition. Do that, and I'm all for it.
I mean, I think that's honestly the best advice. It's so competitive,
Yes.
and you have to be serious about it. I mean, I talk to actors every day, and it's just like the work that goes into it all happens off screen.
Oh, yeah. Like people don't have most people have no clue what it takes to do the job. People think like, oh, you just go up there and you just do it. Like, or you just, you know, you read the script, you memorize the lines, and you just go do it, right? Well, I would say, how does a serial killer think? How do you know how a serial, because it's on the words, it's on the page, that's not enough, right? You've got to go and do research. You've got to go and find stories and things that dive into how someone's brain works. If you don't understand it, how are you ever going to embody it? There's a difference between saying words and being those words, saying it to where you're not just delivering lines, you're delivering an understanding, an emotion, a connection, a thought that has to be then transferred to your audience. They've got to understand it the way you're intending it. And so there's doing, and you know, we always say feel versus real in the game of golf, right? There's feel, but what's real? And so when you're delivering what you feel, is it translating to real? And that's something that takes years and classes and true understanding. Put in the work, you'll reap the reward.
And I know you're hosting, but the way you talk about just performing, like, will we see you acting again, or are there any projects that you would look forward to doing?
We'll see. You know, I'm loving what I'm doing. Yeah. The problem for me has always been that in terms of acting, most of the world can't get past Carlton. So because of that, you know, I have been typecasted to the point where it's almost impossible for people to see me doing something else. And so because of that, and I say this all the time, and it's actually an interesting thing to think about, right? Imagine for a second you did something. People loved it. People thought it was fantastic. They think of you doing it. They can't think any other way. It was perfect. You landed every joke the way they wanted you to land it. It was nothing better. And then it ends, and they tell you that thing that you were so great at, you'll never be able to do it again. You're no longer allowed to act because you did that one so well that we can't see you as something else, is a really difficult transition that took years for me to understand and to get past. It's why hosting has become so much fun for me, because for 30 years, 15, 20 years, I was like, no, I'm not that guy. I'm this guy. And this guy can do all those other things if you just forget this guy. And I'm like, oh, so I'll just be this guy. And this guy is me, and it's easy, and I like it, and I like who I am, and I'm confident with who I am, and I don't feel like I need to apologize for who I am because I love what I do and I love who I am, right? I love myself. Not egotistically. I'm happy with the person that I am because I am positive. I am glass half full.
I mean, that's a really positive way to look at it. I always do think about that for shows that are so iconic, and those actors, we do just sort of put them in that box forever. Does that change your relationship to the show at all? Like, is it still an enjoyable experience for you when you look back?
Well, I look back totally enjoyable.
Yeah.
Right? Some of the best years of my life created family members, right? That cast, they're family. It's not actors that I worked with, they're family. And absolutely loved the show, loved making it. But I can't watch it because it creates a certain amount of pain is associated with watching it. Because the enjoyment that everybody else had is the reason why I feel the pain. So it's a really interesting, weird world that I have to live in when people run up to me saying, Carlton! And the name creates pain because it stopped me from being able to do what I originally loved, which was acting. So it's a really interesting world that I live in, but I look back on it, pure positive. The best years, best time, working with an incredible cast and crew and producers. I look back at it and I think nothing but wonderful thoughts. It's the after that is difficult.
No, that's real, and I appreciate you sharing that, because I think a lot of people don't think about that.
Right.
That reality for people after you do something that is so successful.
Well, it's just simply because you want to do something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, the day a job ends isn't the day your life ends. It's the day the next part of your life begins. And you want that beginning to happen. And when other people's love of something literally stops you from doing it, that's a difficult transition. Now, I will say, I still appreciate when people do come up and people say, because I'm recognizing their love. I'm recognizing their enjoyment that character gave them. So I never want to take that away from them, but I also want, but also, me, right?
But also don't call him Carlton.
Yeah.
His name's Alfonso.
I would say, my name's Alfonso. My mama
Right?
named me Alfonso. You can call me Alfonso.
So be like, Alfonso, I love your work, right? Just call the man by his name. We do have some questions before we get out of here.
Beautiful.
Who do we have first?
Hi.
Hi.
This is a question from
Okay.
builtseries.com. What's the toughest part of TV hosting, and do you still get nervous?
I do not get nervous anymore. The reality is I'm not afraid of failure, and I'm not afraid of success. So because I have neither, I have nothing riding on it, right? You get nervous because you care. I still care, but I don't care to the point that it becomes debilitating, right? I just want to do well for me. I've always said this. I don't do anything for anyone else in terms of work. It is all for me. It is all personal. It's about how it makes me feel. It has nothing to do with an audience clapping or liking. I don't do it for the likes, right? I do it for my own personal enjoyment. And what was the first part of the question?
What was the toughest part of
The
TV
toughest part of hosting. Initially it was my instinct was always too large, right? I always was too big, right? Versus, hey, I'm just going to talk to you, right? Which is really what you're doing, right? You're looking into a camera and you're saying, hi, America, I'm going to tell you about something, and this is what I'm telling you. You're just talking to someone sitting on their couch. So I learned how to stop performing and start talking.
And last one.
Hi.
Hello.
I was just wondering if you have a favorite video or one that stands out to you.
There's one video that does stand out for me. It was the second season that I hosted. It won $100,000. It was a slingshot ride. It was two boys. It was an older and younger brother. And the younger brother wanted his older brother to go on the slingshot ride with him. And they get in the ride. They lock him in. And the older brother starts to literally freak out. And he's like, no, I can't do this. I can't, no. And it takes off. And he's, and then he comes to, and he's like, and he passes out. And the little brother's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the ride. He's flopping around, and he wakes up again, and he's like, it's still going? And he's screaming, and the little brother's like, I'm so sorry. Nothing but pure happiness for me. That's pure love right there, okay?
I have seen that video, and I was like, did he die?
Oh,
Like,
he wanted to. Right. He wanted to die, and it was, to me, that is the epitome of this show, right? We've seen people on slingshot rides. We've seen people pass out from being scared. The fact that he kept waking up and then passing back out, nothing better for me.
That's peak. That's peak epic fail, kind of, too.
Peak.
Yes.
Yes, he went on a slingshot ride thinking he could get through it. And they had a video camera in front of him. And he was doing it for his little brother. Right. And his little brother was the tough one. Right. Perfect.
But they want some money.
But they did win some money.
Right. So, guys, if you have embarrassing slingshot videos, send them to this guy. Yep. You can win some money. It'll be worth it.
$110,000 later, they were like, yes, that was good passing out.
Alfonso, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
I really love this show. And if you guys want to check it out, the 30th season of AFV kicks off all new laughs, on Sunday, September 29th on ABC.
Yeah, and we also we're doing a 30th birthday celebration airing December 8th on ABC. Looking back at the last 30 years, Tom and Bob are going to come back, and we're going to talk to several of the people that were on the show many years ago, seeing where they are today, how it impacted America, the show, their lives, all of it. So it's going to be a very cool look back at 30 years.
I love that. I can't wait to see it. Guys, put your hands together for
Thank
Alfonso.
you, guys. Thank you.